One quick thing that I wanted to add before I went off that I realized I didn't even add as a part of my testimony is a little bit more about my son and reflecting the love of Christ that has been impacted upon my life. He is such a good boy. He is such a joyous kid. He is just changed my world as the way I look at children and how not to damage them and how important it is not to damage a child. Changed my world. My whole world is just currently being changed. He is such a blessing, and his mother is such a blessing because she's a person of the faith. She has to deal with my crap. Ugh. Got a lot of crap. And so her parents are just overwhelmingly generous to me. Always arms open. Mother does missionaries to Israel. She was out in Israel when the war was going on. The recent war that was going on at the Gaza Strip. She was there. She was in a building shaking as a bomb crashed down on the building next to her. God was watching her, though. And God was watching the people of Israel. That was pretty cool to read. And then reading how the media just absolutely distorted that whole thing. When somebody who was actually there was giving us the report of what really was going on. They weren't telling us that the Israel troops were bringing food and shelter into the Gaza Strip and weeping over the dead. Tell me that isn't a God movement. But my son is just he's an absolute blessing. Such a good child. And that's kind of just a reflection. A whole new, affirming for me and just showing me what kind of, God can take a sin. That's how gracious he is. He can take a sin and turn it into a blessing and like that. He turned my act of immoral sexuality and turned it into a blessing. My son is beautiful. Wait, are my keys up here? If you can see that, there's me holding him in the hospital. My camera's not there. Getting closer. There you go. Me holding him in the hospital. I gotta have a picture of him around here. Dad doesn't have a picture. I got baby pictures. All my current pictures are downstairs on my computer desk. I'm actually upstairs. I live in a bedroom townhouse. There's a 3-bedroom townhouse. Here's a picture of him shortly after he was born on my lap. That's another reflection. That is one of the biggest things that has just helped me turn around and realize that I was going down the wrong path. The reflection of God's love through a child in your life. Softening up your heart. It's pretty cool. It's awesome. Last thought on that. Peace. Oh, wait. I can't even talk. This has just been such a cool process, just doing this whole thing. And looking back at the videos and just leaving them unedited, just watching me roll around, I think I look like a buffoon, and you know what? I am okay with that. Only for the week 18 gone. Jesus loves you. He loves every single one of us. Give all of the glory to the God of the angel armies. Peace.